Yo, 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 what's happening, ShoeBox Podcast family? You're here for EP.8 of the ShoeBox Podcast, and you already know who I am. I'm your host, Bank, and it wouldn't be a ShoeBox Podcast if I didn't have my co-host, Buckaveli, in the building. What's going on, dog?
What's happening? What's
Yes,
happening?
sir. So we got a new background. Tell us about the background today, dog. What inspired that one today?
Ah, today you see in the back my greatest creation, Dennis Rodman. If you don't know the worm, now you know. One of the greatest to ever rebound and play in the paint, interior defenders, also perimeter defender, also multiple time defender of the year, and also had to play with Michael Jordan and also the Bad Boys. And he played for the Lakers for a short stint, but it was quick. But yeah,
Yeah.
worm, man. A lot of people
The
don't.
king of rebounds back there, dog.
Yeah, 6'9", solid, hard body, enforcer. Didn't give a fuck. So
He didn't. You know what I'm saying? He go to Vegas, blow off some steam, come back, hoop on some
before Ron
niggas. You know how that
Artest,
be.
before Ron Artest, it was this guy.
It was. He was a carbon copy of him. All right, folks. So we got a nice show for y'all today. It's gonna be mostly NBA. The NBA's got a lot of things going on. We're gonna cover a lot of things NBA. We obviously gonna get to the football. We obviously gonna might get to the world news, but we'll see how that goes. But the first thing that we gonna get over to is some major news right now in the NBA, and that's the firing of Nico Harris. Right. So, but that this trade happened for yo Lakers. So go ahead and tell the people how you feel about Nico being fired and how he helped the Los Angeles Lakers for the next 10 years.
Man, hey, he pushed us so far ahead of the game, man. I shout out to Nico because I know he really ain't tripping. He got money. He was a Nike executive for what, over 19 years. He's really not
Yeah.
nothing. He'll be in good hands. He'll move on. Was one of the most. I've never seen a trade like this. Fleeced. Of course they got
Fleeced.
Cooper Flag. Of course they got Cooper Flag out of the pick. I mean, you
Yeah.
had Anthony Davis, which was supposed to end up with something else. Nobody knew he was going. I told guys this, and we talked about this. Those last couple of games of the season with the Dallas Mavericks, AD got hurt and he was holding his calf, and I said, man, this man is going to tear his Achilles, man. And then to come into this season, as big as he is, because
Yeah.
I've never seen AD ever gain weight like
He's
this.
never came into the season
Yeah,
overweight like this.
it's
Never.
bothering him. I say, man, you got to study this man's diet when it comes down to it, because he's a hell of a basketball player on both ends. MVP if healthy. But man, the injuries this man has sustained over his years, I'm trying to check what is his diet, man. He can't, Mr. Glass, sweatsuit.
I don't know.
Great for this
I
shit, man.
don't know.
Great for this
And,
shit.
and and like you said, it's being reported. I mean, he's out right now, and they're fearing that if he gets hurt anymore, that it will be a torn Achilles because he got a calf injury. You already got Kyrie out.
Yes.
The Mavs, they're 3-7 right now, so they're not looking too good. Cooper Flag, I never understood the hype of Cooper Flag, and so far in his couple games in the NBA, like he ain't shown me nothing. How you feel about Cooper?
Well, he had 26. He had 26 last night. Cooper
But I
Flag is.
mean a transcendent generational
I
star.
don't. I don't think he's I don't think he's a generational talent. I think he'll be a great basketball player. I think he'll be like Gordon Hayward when he first came in.
Gordon Hayward.
Yeah,
You got the first
Utah
pick
Jazz.
in the draft
Utah
to pick
Jazz.
Gordon Hayward?
No, I'm
Mm.
comparing his game. Like he'll be like a player of that archetype. Like Gordon Hayward,
Mm-hmm.
when he was healthy, when he was with the Jazz. You probably didn't see him when he was healthy with the Jazz. Gordon
No,
Hayward.
yeah. I saw it when it was with the Jazz. But I'm just
I mean,
saying, like,
he's not going to be something that's like, hey man, we gotta watch Cooper Flag tonight,
right.
unless you a Dallas Maverick fan. You know what I'm saying? He's
Yeah.
going to be a great player, but I don't think he's going to be like the elite, like everybody, is on this trail. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's going to be that.
Yeah. But I'm saying for the first overall pick
He's
in
going to
the
average. He's
in the
going to average
draft.
I see him
That's
average.
how you should be. You should be able to bring people to watch you. You should be the reason we're winning. And I mean, yeah, he dropped 26, but he's not the reason that they are winning.
That's why Dallas is they're on the third tier. And they have to blow everything up. Everything that now the AD shit don't work out, he's gonna have to get moved. You might have to figure out how to move Kyrie. Honestly, you have to blow this whole roster up. Everything is on Kyrie.
Speaking of that into existence, it's reported that the Houston Rockets are heavily monitoring Kyrie Irving's situation in Dallas as they seek help at the guard position. Brought to you by Maverick Season.
As they should. I would. If anybody else was as close as him that needs a point guard since Fred VanVleet went down before the season, I would be monitoring that too. I'm not sure what. The good thing about it is, and it's not a good thing, but it's an ACL. I don't think it'll affect Kyrie as much. It's still, an injury that you got to, trust yourself and get back into the rhythm and whatnot, because your legs is everything in the game of basketball. But
I hit myself in the nose.
yeah, I would watch this, but I want to also know what's his timetable, because I see videos. He's working. He's out there. Boys is already ahead.
They said probably after All-Star, so that's around February.
And yeah, I'm honestly, I think Houston can wait it out to the trade deadline. I think they'll be okay
Oh yeah, yeah,
far
100%.
standings, where they can be like, okay, this is the price, we'll take it. Boom. Then you go get Kyrie. Just make sure it's the right. Make sure you trade the right pieces. Just make sure you trade the right pieces.
Okay, what pieces? What pieces on the Houston Rockets can I trade? Obviously, I'm gonna have to trade Fred VanVleet.
I'm gonna give you Shepard. You might have
Okay.
to give up Eason.
Okay.
And hopefully Dorian Finley-Smith is healthy and he's back on the roster. They have to take off of their Eason. And I think
Oh yeah, he ain't even played yet. Oh yeah.
I think you do one or two picks. One of those two maybe.
It's gonna probably have to be pick heavy, probably about 3 first-rounders, and Houston's got it.
I think, and I don't think you will get. I don't think it's gonna be. Look, Kyrie
2 or 3.
Kyrie is Kyrie, but giving up all three off of injury after he's been injured after this season, I'm not giving you 3. You have to be realistic.
Yeah.
Contract is not that bad, so when you gotta match up the money, so
Yeah, 2 or 3 is
if
probably what I would say.
in Rockets, you don't, and I repeat, you don't want to oversell yourself and be short going into the free agency of the next season, because that's going to be important too. This window that they have with the Rockets can be a 3-year window. So if you get this team together and get you right, Kyrie comes in and you can blend them in and y'all can make a push. I say, honestly, yeah, 3 years, solid 3 years of contention in Houston if they get Kyrie. And with the young pieces, just keep your young.
I mean, yeah.
Keep
They gonna be in contention regardless.
one of those picks, man, because honestly, where they go wrong at, and they could probably do Kyrie and Daniel Gafford. If I was them, if I was the Rockets, I would go get Kyrie and Daniel Gafford. Then we can talk about throwing in another first round. I'll do 3 first-round picks.
Daniel. So I'm getting rid of.
Problem with.
So you got to get rid of Clint Capella and Steven Adams. Is what you're telling me? One of them two or both of those two?
Here's what we're gonna do. I might have to throw in Easton. I might have to Shepard, Easton. Maybe Clint Capella. I don't know. Steve Adams. I don't know. Whichever one they want to take. They're not gonna take both. I have to match up the money, but I'll make the picks up. The picks will make it all right. If you get Daniel Gafford and Kyrie Irving on the Rockets with Şengün, you move Şengün over to the power forward where he's usually better at. And that defense with Dorian Finley-Smith, oh, man, I'm telling you. And then you also have Kyrie as your point guard and KD. I'm telling you, man, you got Jabari Parker Jr.
You can't forget Amen Thompson, too.
You got Amen Thompson out there. I'm telling you, man, this is a fucking recipe for championship. If they can make that move, which I would honestly think, I would definitely try to get that value down off of Kyrie just because he's coming off an injury, and I don't know, he could get re-injured again, whatever the case may be. God forbid, knock on wood, because I love Kyrie. So, yeah, I mean, that makes you an automatic contender. I don't see nothing else. I don't see nothing short of it. I don't see nothing short of a great 3-year window at that. Think about it. Daniel Gafford at the 5, You got Shangun at the 4, Katie at the 3, Amin Thompson at the 2, and then you got your boy Kyrie at the 1. Oh, it's ready to go. You got your perimeter defense. You got your anchor defense. Then you got all that spacing and floor and that shooting. Come on, man. What's up?
Yeah, I mean they obviously gonna do something, and they're gonna change something as far as the Mavs. And this is a good pickup for the Rockets. They need a point guard since Fred's out. So I mean, it looks like the Mavs are.
Fred's gonna be part of that trade.
Yeah. And you know, the Mavs are looking like they're gonna tear it down. They looking like they may trade AD, but if you're any team in the league, you really can't trade for AD. I mean, it was, and it's a fleece. I gave you an older 32-year-old hurt player for a transcendent superstar that's gonna win a chip before y'all win a chip.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of players out there that are better than Cooper Flag, and Cooper Flag just ain't. Yeah, unless he in these next 1 to 2 years, if he changes and elevates his game, maybe
he can be a piece, but as a focal over like the whole team, nah, I don't.
Yeah. And speaking of other trade news with other teams, which is in NBA news, we got the Kings are reportedly gearing up for a full rebuild and plan to explore trades for Zach LaVine, Domantas Sabonis, DeMar DeRozan, and others. The Kings, they gotta blow it up. They've been mediocre. They traded away De'Aaron Fox to the Spurs, and they look like a championship caliber team. And the Kings just got a lot of the same players.
Yeah, redundant players. Let's be honest. The Kings been sad for years, since the early 2000s, after the Chris Webber, Mike Bibby era.
Years.
They will, and all them guys. Pedro. Man, it goes up in the front office. It starts with the front office ownership. That's where it starts, and it's always going to stink it up. So if anybody's out there, hey, look, you got Detroit looking for somebody. You got Memphis out here looking for Miami.
Detroit's a good team right now.
Yeah, Detroit's an up and coming team. They only need a few pieces. You put a bonus over there, and with Duran and Cade Cunningham and those guys. Jesus, or you put a what's that marketing? What's that marketing?
Lori marketing.
Marketing in Utah over there. But yeah, I mean, hell, if you need some depth or some pieces or something just to give you a little push, hey, it's a fire sale in Sacramento going on. Swap meet, baby. Come get.
They got a couple good players that could be good on other teams. Like you said, Sabonis would be good somewhere else. DeMar would be good somewhere else. Malik Monk, like you say, Zach LaVine. They got some good. They could, rebuild it, start over, because what you're doing right now ain't gonna work.
I like Murray. Got Murray over there. He's nice.
Yeah, Murray's good too. So they got a lot of pieces.
Yeah,
a lot of pieces. Then we also we got an injury. We got Bradley Beal is out for the season. How you feel about Brad Beal being out again?
Next, ain't nothing new. Ain't telling me something to tell me something I don't know. Now season ending is crazy. It's wild. We just started
out for the season.
I'm not sure even how this season came about, but you see what happened when he went to the Phoenix. You see what happened now when he's gone here. Bradley Beal might not be in the league in the next year or two.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, that's all you can really gotta say on that one. Bro. Yeah, you've been hurt, and the Clippers are sorry. They got a bunch of old players. Kawhi is hurt. He's out for a month with his own ankle injury, and it just ain't working out for him. But it is what it is for them. So, but in exciting news, right? They dropped how this NBA All-Star game is going to be, right, guys? So, we're going to have a different NBA All-Star game. And how it's going to go about, right? Let's get everything together here for the folks. Each team will play each other once in the round-robin mini tournament, with the top 2 teams then advancing to face each other in the championship game. Each of the 4 teams will consist of the standard 12. Each of the 4 games will consist of the 12-minute period. For each game, the winner will be the team with the highest score after 12 minutes. You got that, Buck?
Yeah.
So then we got the teams. We got 2 U.S. teams and 1 world team. The NBA All-Star Game will feature a 3-team round-robin mini-tournament, as I just said in the previous picture, for a total of 4 games. 3 teams featuring 24 All-Star selections, 8 players each. How will we pick the players? It'll be 24 All-Stars will be selected without regard to position. 12 from each conference. 5 starters from each conference will be selected by the fans, 50% vote, NBA players, 25%, and the media. 7 reserves from each conference will be selected by NBA head coaches. If the NBA All-Star voting does not result in the selection of 16 U.S. players and 8 international players, then NBA commissioner will select additional player or players to join that group. This is how the bracket will be. Game 1 is Team A versus Team B. If, for the example, Team A wins, they go on to Game 2 and they play Team C, it looks like. If Team B loses, they play the 3rd game to Team C, and 2 teams from All-Star games with the best records playing the championship game. So even in reading all this to all y'all, I'm slightly confused on what's going on.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Hey, I checked out just about 2 minutes ago.
Yeah. It's way too confusing. The fact that Adam, let's go back to the player selection, right? The fact that if it doesn't result in 16 U.S. players and 8 international players, and then Adam Silver has to select players, then is your all-star nod, does that really matter? Because you were selected because, you know what I'm saying, we don't have enough.
I hear nothing about no all-star selection. We just trying shit at this motherfucking point.
And that's just, yeah.
I'm going to give it a chance because I said the same thing about the NBA Cup, and now I like it. But I'm going to give it a chance.
I do like the NBA Cup.
Something has to change about All-Star. I don't care what you say. Something has to change. I do not want to see this lackadaisical bullshit-ass game where these motherfuckers go out here, charge an arm and a leg to come down there so you can see motherfuckers just basically do practice shots all fucking game. Fuck that shit. Motherfuckers get paid too much.
And of course, yeah.
Late as fuck and not put no goddamn competition. Put your motherfucking nuts on the table and your bankroll on the motherfucking table too. Cause nigga is up. I'm sick of this shit, man. I'm sick of fucking all-stars. I'm sick of
the All-Star weekend ain't really been on shit. Other than the 3-point competition, there ain't no point in watching it.
That shit is trash. It's time for people want more. We want better. Good day.
It definitely could be better.
Good day. So we're going to see what y'all talking about with this shit. And if it don't work, you'll hear about it.
I mean, they've been talking about even getting rid of it. And
shit, might as well.
I
ain't staying up for that shit. What are we doing?
No, not at all. And that's why I said, other than the 3-point competition, I'm not watching. I mean, the skill challenge, sure. You know what I'm saying? What, the dunk competition is another one that's ass. That's terrible to watch. Niggas doing the same dunk or missing dunks or give a nigga 7 tries to do the same dunk. What are we watching here? Or the dunk is weak, is pointless. And at this point, we should bring in, or not we, but the NBA should bring in like outside dunkers. Make it like it's a dunk contest and you got, whoever can do the most craziest dunks. And they're represented by an NBA player. And you know what I'm saying? That's how they go. That's to make it fun.
I agree.
And enjoyable.
I agree.
So now we gonna hop over to the Unrivaled is back, right? Y'all know about Unrivaled.
Yes. The women's are going back to their 3-player teams.
Yeah.
On these conference bracket run.
So we got the Unrivaled Club review, right? So they got 2 new teams this year. Okay. So they already had it, of course. We're a little behind as far as the review. But they had a draft and uh they the new teams, I believe, were able to get the first picks
Yeah.
in the draft. The two new teams were the Breeze and the Hive. And that expands them from 6 to 8. And now some of the players that are on these teams, you had in the draft, you had different pods that you can pick players from. Again, this is a 3-on-3 tournament. All right. And so these are what the teams came out to be after the draft. You got Team Breeze, Paige Beckers, Rakia Jackson, Cameron Brink, and I want to say Ari McDonald. So those are some of the big names on the Team Breeze. We got another new team, Team Hive, Kelsey Mitchell. And that's about as far as named players that's going to, that everybody would know that's on this Team Hive. Kelsey, we know from the Fever. Then you got on the Lunar Owls, you got Skylar Diggins, Nafisha Collier, and Aaliyah Edwards.
Hey, Skylar's a dog out there.
So I say, just looking off bat, I would say Luna Owls and Breeze. Yeah, that's why I said Leah Edwards. I would say Breeze and Luna Owls looks good so far.
And no, hold
Next
on.
team.
You forgot.
Okay.
Go back, man. Hey, man, we got
Coyer. Who? Yeah, that's why I said Nafisha Coyer. Yeah, I said her. Skylar Dickens, Nafisha Coyer, and Aaliyah Edwards. Yeah. I give her props.
Yes.
That's why I said the Luna Owls and Team Breeze so far are the strongest teams I've seen. We've got 5 more. You got the Mist, Alicia Gray, Brianna Stewart, Arike Uwagale, and Alana Smith. So that's a nice squad. They got about 4. They got 4 on the Mist. You got Team Rose, Chalisa Gray, Kalia Cooper, Lexi Hall, Shakira Austin.
Cooper. Okay.
They got 2 good shooters in Gray and Cooper.
Chelsea Gray and Shakira Austin. She's gonna get you some good work in that paint. I like that.
Lexi Hall plays good defense. She plays for the Fever.
Yeah, Lexi. That's our Swiss Army knife right there. Shout out to Lexi Hall.
Yeah. Shout out to Lexi Hall. And Team Phantom. You got Kelsey Plum, Satu Sabali, Aaliyah Boston, Natasha Cloud. That's a squad right there. I like that. I like that team. Yeah. Oh, you got Dana Evans. I can't forget her. She played for South Carolina.
Yes, she sure did.
Yeah. Oh, they got a good squad right there. Okay, that's my new top team. I think that can win it all. You got Team Laces, Jackie Young, Alyssa Thomas, and I would say that's about the 2 known players that everybody would know on Team Laces. They're gonna have to put in some work, Alyssa and Jackie on that team. And the last team, we got Team Vinyl, and we got De'Erica Hamby, Brittany Griner, and those 2 about to everybody know.
Erica Wheeler.
That's another.
Shout out. Yeah.
So looking at all those teams, it's a 3-on-3. What team did you think could win it all?
Hey man, I'm gonna go with Skylar, man. The Owls, man. I think they.
The Lunar Owls.
They're so poised, and then her and the Collier, man, together. That's gonna be nice. Aaliyah Edwards is gonna fit in perfect. I think that chemistry is just gonna be even. It's gonna be balanced, and then you got, yeah, we're good. That's solid right there.
Okay. And for me, I like the name especially, but Team Phantom, I think they pull out the dub. They 6 people deep. I don't know Kiki Reefin, if that's your last name. But Kelsey Plum, Satu Sabali, Aaliyah Boston, Natasha Cloud, Dana Evans. They got defense, scoring. They can score inside, outside.
Is that Kiki that plays on the Washington Mystics?
I'm not sure what team she plays for.
She's solid. She's
And if
solid.
she is solid, then we gonna say they six deep.
I'm
And
kind
to
of worried
me,
about guard play though. I'm kind of worried about the guard play here because Kelsey Plum lately she ain't the same shit.
I ain't worried. Dana Evans can be a guard. Natasha can be a guard. Satu Sabali can be a guard. I mean, not a guard, but she can dribble and you know what I'm saying, do her shit.
Yeah,
I like this team. I'm going Phantom, and Buck says Lunar Owls. All right.
I like Paige's team too, but like I said, man,
Team Breeze. It's not bad.
Skylar Diggins
Paige Becker,
all
Shakia,
in
yeah.
games, man. I'm telling you, she gonna spearhead this.
And yeah,
And
they're
so
six deep.
close. She was so close last time.
Or five. I mean, they five. You got Paige, Rakia, Ari, Kate, and Cameron. They five. I'm not sure about Dominique. I don't follow her game, but I definitely would say they would be my number two. I think they could beat the Lunar Owls. That means Paige, Becker, Rakia.
Yeah, that team
And I think they could. I think they could beat the Lunar Owls. And then these are the team's jerseys, which are pretty cool.
like
I
shout.
like the rose one. Laces is nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's solid. They solid. They fucks with it. I fucks with it.
Nice, solid. You know, a nice way for the women to continue on playing after the WNBA season as
Yeah,
their lockout continues,
they shouldn't have to go overseas to play ball.
as they should, and they should be able to stay over here. But this is a way for them to stay over here, and we liked it. Uh, I didn't get to check out too many games. I checked out about one or two, and but everybody else, you know, liked it. Obviously, this is going to be their second season, so good things for the women in the W or just women in basketball. Period. So the next thing we get to is we got to get to the games from last night, right? We got to talk about the NBA games from last night and some that we already had. Was we gonna talk about that OKC and that Warriors game from last night? Was you able to check that out?
I saw the highlights. It was a blowout massacre. It's just, man, like I tell people, man, you can't have too many people on your team in their late 30s trying to make a push through these. It's a long season. It's a young man's game, and speed kills. And shit, they a little too old. They started to remind me of the Clippers. It's just too old, injury prone. Uh, Steph doesn't deserve this. I mean, they tried, but honestly, I'm not sure if Steve Kerr is. I'm not sure, man. It's kind of iffy in the Bay for me.
Why you say it's iffy? I mean,
One, well, you got a problem with rotations, finding the right lineup, the players. With Steve Kerr, I think Steve Kerr's kind of pretty much burnt out at this point. I think they need a new coach. Honestly, I mean, what they do have, I think you could make work. Minus Klay Thompson's left when he started digressing a little bit, and he left, and now you got all of these. You got Jimmy Butler, Draymond Green, Steph Curry. They're all 36, 37. Kaminga's the youngest one on the floor with them. They really don't have a center. The center they do have is old as dirt. He's older than them. It's like, come on, man. You ain't going to win nothing with this. At least you can get some more better pieces and hide them. But they're not figuring it out. Steve Kerr's been having these issues with coaching lately. It's another reason why he's not going to be coaching the U.S. team. Let's put that out there. Shout out to Eric Spoelstra, real coach. No, I'm just joking. But I like Steve Kerr as a person. But I'm just thinking
yeah.
it's over. Their run is Golden State burnt out on us, man. I loved
I
it. We
mean,
thought
hey,
that
they
they
play Golden
a hell of
State.
a ride, and nobody did it like them. I'll tell you that much. They put us on a hell of a ride. They changed the whole meaning of jump shooting can't win you championships. They fucked that shit up. It's a hell of a ride though. And
I mean,
nobody will be.
they they played OKC. OKC is a good team. They're younger. They're gonna run up and down the court, and
Okay, she's on
they
fire.
just got beat by a better team. I think they'd be all right,
Yeah,
but
they've
you
been
know,
they've been getting beat lately. It's just like, man.
120 what they 126 to 102. They faced a Thunder team that's 11-1, and the Warriors are 6-6.
And you
You
want
know,
think you're gonna come out the West and you just got toasted like that? Okay, see, toast
no,
and
they
have,
don't. We all know they ain't got no
they
team
have
that
they
can come
have
out the
they
West.
have their five, they're starting five, really. They had four, the starting five.
Yeah, we're not expecting them to come out the West. They don't have a good enough team to do that.
Uh,
We already know that.
okay.
We can put that to bed. The other game from last night was
Mhm.
another crazier game. Had a crazy last 5 minutes of the game was crazy between the 76ers and the Celtics as we
This
see
game,
these highlights here.
I did not get to see this game. I'm so mad. I wanted to too. Edgecombe, but they said Edward
Maxi.
game.
Put him in the blender. Oh,
Yeah,
okay, he missed it. A minute and 30 seconds left. What they do with it? It's 100-99.
don't let that hairline get on you. He gonna wipe it on your jersey.
They got blue jerseys, so they probably ain't gonna see it.
Black is black. Okay.
Okay. Oh, missed it. Oh, wow. Okay. So this was an insane 5 minutes of the game, but we're showing you guys the last 2 minutes of the game. This is the last 57 seconds. Pick and roll. Okay,
Sad.
Maxi.
Got it.
Bad shot. Okay.
Bricks. They was building
Horrible basketball is going on right now.
bad shot selections.
JB pull up. Oh, build him out with the foul.
It's tough.
Looked like he took his shit down just a little lower.
He laid off the grease.
Oh, missed the free throw. Okay.
They must be tired, boy. And you know the Celtics been having a fight every day, and they get out on the court. So.
So does this show that you do need Jason Tatum? That you can't
Of
survive with one of them or both of them?
course, you need Jason Tatum, but this isn't the team either that he's gonna have to come back to. They're gonna have to do some retooling down there, and they're still gonna have to move money because Jason money and Brown's money eventually it's not gonna work out, and one of them are gonna have to go. I'm telling you, I'm telling you, man. Jaylen Brown into the Houston Rockets would be nice. I'll take that.
Nah, I think Houston they need a point guard. So we got the last 30 seconds. 100 to 100. Maxi got the ball at the top. Got the pick. Get the ball back to Maxi. Spin.
Shot.
Oh, okay.
Look,
Kelly Oubre with the layup and put back. What looks like can be the game.
yeah, just
Basically,
over that.
helping Edgecombe after he missed that shot. JB.
It's over. Put it up. Put a fork in them. They're done.
Mm.
And that's game.
And so that's how that game ended. 76ers beat the Celtics 102 to 100. The 76ers are 7-4 and the Celtics are 5-7. I think the 76ers are the most surprising team
Definitely most
out
guys.
of everything.
You got PG getting reevaluated, seeing where his timetable's looking like. Still got to see, Embiid is shaky with that knee and whatnot. But if they can keep afloat, there'll be something nice to look at. I just don't trust them down the road. I feel like they're gonna break down the injuries and be or pay. Honestly, if you're smart, you get PG back in there and get him in there and get him shipped out as quickly as possible. I'm trying to get their trade value up and ship him out.
Hey, I forgot about PG. They do have him. They get him. They have a nice squad as long as everybody can stay healthy, like you said. That's the main thing.
Can't have PG and Embiid on the same team. Either you give up both or you give up one or the other. And I think
Right.
they're gonna have to eventually come to a. It's gonna come to a point where they're like, this team has something special here, but we gotta clean the books and we gotta get rid of some players. And Paul George and Embiid will be the first two. Where they would go, what type of deal we're looking at, I don't know. Only time will tell. But that'll be an off season. I think that Philadelphia will do something this off season with that. If they don't do nothing by trade deadline, they'll get one of them. One of them is gone by trade deadline.
Yeah. At least one. At least one. So we talked about yesterday. Let's talk about tonight. It is a player matchup tonight. And by player, what do I mean? I mean, you got SGA versus Luca tonight,
Big play.
right? You got all world superstars meet in the West Powerhouse Clash tonight at 9:30 on ESPN. You got your 8-3 Lakers against your 11 and the one loss OKC Thunder. Damn, couldn't get that shit out. These two players, why did I say it was a player matchup? Because you got a Luka Doncic, right? Luka Magic scoring 37.1 points a game. And on the other side, you got the free throw merchant over here getting 33.2 points a game. So tell us, Buck, between these two teams that play off tonight, who you got your money on?
I love my Lakers, and I love them so much. I'm damn near gonna be delirious.
Oh,
I think we could possibly might upset. Thunder's on a great run, but I tell you, people get tired, man. Shit is real. Not saying that they're gonna be bummed out, but they're on a back-to-back. They're coming off a back-to-back. Lakers just had a little rest. They coming off a back-to-back. Honestly, 11-1. And if they lose this one, they'll still be okay. But I'm going with my Lakers. I know if I just not be biased, if I want to go with OKC, but something inside of me tells me that we're going to see something special tonight.
it's gonna be a good game. It's gonna be a good one. 9:30 tonight.
Yeah, so get your popcorn.
Get your popcorn ready. It's gonna be a good one. You're also gonna have the Warriors and the Spurs tonight. What you think about that matchup? You already said the Warriors are slow and old. So you think the young Spurs with a Victor Wembanyama is gonna go out there and you said, "Ooh, eat it up."
I just told you, dog.
Okay.
Hey, Warriors ain't got nothing for them Spurs. I'm telling you.
Okay.
Center, basically. They ain't gonna have nothing for you. I got the Spurs easy dub tonight.
I mean, they got
go
nobody
off.
for Luka.
Steph Curry will go off tonight. Mark my words, he will go off tonight. But them boys down there in San Antonio, woo wee, it's up. It's up. Vassell, Castle, you know what I'm saying? It is up. Johnson, hey, it is up. They got and De'Aaron Fox is back. Warriors don't want
They've been looking good. They've been looking good with De'Aaron Fox.
And De'Aaron Fox I'm telling you, De'Aaron Fox on his calendar has these Warriors. He's going to eat their ass up. Pause. I'm telling you.
Please.
Fox.
Say that. Pause. Hey, but they look good though. They're a good team.
Hey man,
we're getting Fox in the mix.
Fox already has when he was in the San Antonio days. They had a little so-called rival. I don't know if you would want to call it a rival, but it was something between him and the Warriors, and I guarantee you he is going to
a little bit here and there. Yeah. So I mean, another game that is a big matchup in the East Coast is a Magic and the Knicks. The Magic are currently leading the Knicks, currently 36-28 in the second quarter. The Magic ain't who we thought they were. we thought they would be better than last year because the injuries really derailed their season, and we thought they had some good pickups, and we thought they would be better, but they not looking that well. Being 5-6 right now, and the Knicks are 7-3, and they look like they can be some Eastern Conference repeaters. I'll say.
Yeah, I think so too. I just think Anthony Towns might have his days numbered, and but it's okay. We all know it's going to be okay. But
You
I
think it's time for Cat to come over to the
on
Bucks and
a
Giannis go
playoff.
over to the Knicks?
Listen, this is why he keeps over proclaiming over and over again. I don't know where I fit on in this offense. I just play basketball. And you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. The rumors are there. The paint's all over the walls. There will give that man up. If Giannis wants to come to the Knicks, he's the first thing smoking out the door, right? If if
Yeah,
if LeBron James wanted to come over there, because we know his time is probably, I don't see him staying after this season with the Lakers. If he wanted to come over there, he's gone. The only reason, and another reason why I say that is because if you ever seen Karl-Anthony Towns, great offensive player, big man, one of the great big man shooters we have in this league, but
uh-huh.
he is a fucking liability on defense, and he'll have 5,000 the third quarter in the playoffs, and it will piss you off, and that's not where New York want to be, and I know they're going.
That's a fact.
I know they'll fix it, and I know they'll get the right trade. And if it's not Giannis, it's gonna be the right one. I'm telling you.
That's a fact. But I don't think they trade Giannis. I think that's the dumbest thing that they possibly could do is to trade
Who
Giannis.
won't trade Giannis?
Of course, the Bucks.
If Giannis goes in there and he tells them, "I want a trade," mind you, he's one of the most loyal superstars. He's one of the most loyal superstars on in this league. He's gave Milwaukee everything he's had. He gave them their first championship since what? Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I'm telling you, man, in the last 3 years, yes. So
Yeah,
I'm telling you, they have to respect his wishes, and they're gonna send him somewhere, but they're gonna make sure they get their return. And what other better place to send them to New York? You got all of these. Let me put this out here for people that don't know. You got all of these great players in the league now. Most of them are now international players. Most of these international players play on small market teams. You got Joker in Denver. You got Bucks have the Giannis. You got San Antonio have Wemby, and so on and so on. Luka was with Dallas, small market team, big city, whatever the case may be. These international players, to get this game global and where the NBA is trying to take this game, they're going to have to start getting some of these players in big market teams. If you notice what has happened since Luka's been on the Lakers, Jersey is top two, top three, I believe. I believe top two. In NBA, Luka's jersey is selling like hotcakes. And the market has went up for him. The LA
yeah.
market up, bringing over his Slovenian country and that fan base. And I'm telling you, the league is looking towards this. And also, just to prove my point, look at the All-Star game format. NBA versus the world. The NBA they want to go to Mexico. They want to have a team in Mexico. They want to have another a second team out of the country. I'm telling you, man, they've been doing this for years, and it's coming to light. And I see which way they're moving. That's why I would say I won't be surprised if Giannis did ask for a trade and went to a big market like New York Knicks. I'm just saying, I wouldn't be
He
surprised
definitely could.
if the Joker doesn't, if Denver doesn't get their shit together. I'm not saying that they're doing anything wrong, but if they don't get into contention with the Joker after his contract, you'll be seeing these. You're going to start seeing these international players switching to big market teams, and it is going to make way more money than people believe in these American.
Yeah, because I mean, it's those foreigners really ride for their players, and I mean they're just kind of starting to trickle into the
It,
NBA and turn up,
it's the NBA wanting to be global. That's what it comes down to.
and they're being global.
They their last since 2011 they've been plummeting in sales. I mean, it's not sales but views
And views.
And views. Yeah. So and now with this move of Lakers game, come on, people. Let's be honest. The trade was pretty suspect. I'm telling you, it's bigger than what we think it was. It kind of backfired, and now you got to play the blame game. Nick Pitcher also
Right.
signed off on that shit. I mean, not Nick Pitcher, but I believe he's the governor of the Dallas
Oh,
Mavericks.
the Mavs.
Yeah, Putin or something. I can't remember his name, but
I'm
he signed
not sure his
off on
name.
that shit. But hey, man, I'm telling you, it's bigger than what people think it is. It's bigger.
For
They trying to
sure.
get the game global, and to get it global, you put international faces on big market teams, and get everybody coming in. Because if you ever seen a basketball game overseas, it is unlike no other. You got flames roaring in the crowd, it's almost like a soccer game, like the ultimate death, like some
Yeah,
fucking
they do. They do
warriors.
like the
Black,
ultimate basketball experience a lot different.
yes. So
A lot different.
put that
So
up.
let's get to the football highlights of the week. Right. We had, of course, Thursday night games. People, we already know. We ain't got to think about it. I ain't got to tell you. We know that Thursday night football games against Denver and the Raiders was a what?
Oh,
Snooze
man.
fest. All right. You didn't miss a damn thing. All right. We got another snooze fest. What is it? We got the Monday night football Philly against Green Bay. It's a what? Snooze fest, right? No point of us watching it. You had the Philadelphia Eagles did beat
The Green
the
Bay
Green
Packers,
Bay 10 to
they had
7.
it, but they missed the field goal. So
Yeah.
what he's
Then
kicking.
we had the Sunday night football game. You had the Chargers against Pittsburgh. And it doesn't deserve the snooze fest alert, but it wasn't a game that you needed to watch, especially on a Sunday nighter. Pittsburgh did not show up
Yeah.
and be who we thought they were to be.
Pittsburgh is falling apart slowly but surely, straight off the bone. Tenderism all through the damn league, all through the.
Yeah.
It's
And you know what the craziest part of that is that they beat us.
yeah, but they didn't beat us by much, and we could have really.
No.
We had chances to win that game. We couldn't execute. And now we got sauce, so we gonna tighten up. We got our bye. We gonna get
I
healthy.
mean, our defense wasn't the problem in that game. Our defense,
Offense,
our offense was the
line,
problem.
and that's
And
what I'm telling
speaking
you. Jesus.
of the Indianapolis Colts and what we had going on, we got the Colts advanced to 8-2. We beat Atlanta over there in Berlin, Germany, 31-25 over there in overtime. And let's go ahead and show the fans, our overtime victory over there in Berlin. This is the final quarter. This is the field goal to tie the game and to take it into overtime. Our field goal kicker missed an extra point and a field goal. So this game was kind of tighter than it needed to be.
Yeah,
The defense definitely showed up in OT. Look at that. Zaire
yeah. I think
Franklin.
the problem here with this game was our offensive line, and also why did they keep putting Pratt on Drake London? That middle with those linebackers is questionable. The same middle that messed us up with Pittsburgh. We got to find something for that because Pratt can't roll out in man coverage everybody.
Tyler Warren with that critical catch on 2nd and 9. And pretty much, the overtime was just a hand the ball off to JT. Look at that move. Ooh, get off me. Cut.
Cuts has gotten way better over
Who's
his
that?
his cuts.
Oh,
Taylor.
yeah. I mean, it's just feed JT and
Yeah,
take us to the promised land. And that's pretty much just what they did. Another hat trick game, 3 touchdowns, 244 total yards, and that's the game-winning touchdown.
yeah.
Because he's like that. Right. And so since he's like that and we won, right, we got to give our guys some props because nobody really does, right? Now they won 31-25 over there because of who? That man right there. And that man right there, JT, We gotta get that other. And that man right there, JT. This is the first 10 games of the season where AP won the MVP, right? This time AP had 1128, JT got 1139 in JT's favor. JT has 15 rushing total touchdowns, which is more than double of AP's. His yards per carry is 6 yards compared to AP's is 5.8, and AP won the MVP. Compared to we're gonna have to see with Jonathan Taylor. Currently, Jonathan Taylor has 5 games in which he has 3 total touchdowns, and that is tied for second with Marshawn Falk, who these two guys and the guy ahead of him, Marshall Falk, and LT, who both won the Super Bowl. Both won the MVP, excuse me. And currently in the league, you got JT leads the NFL through 10 weeks. We're on a bye this week, so they may catch him. Maybe James Cook catches him, maybe. But rushing leaders, you got JT with 1139. You got James Cook with 920. You have Jonathan Taylor again with 891 yards, and that's after being contacted. Rico Dowdle, who has 788, he's already had 2 200-yard games this season. And you got Devon Achane last. What you think about those stats I just threw out at you?
Yeah, he's leading the category in touchdowns, 10 plus yard carries, yards in general, rushing. So yeah, he's solid. Only thing about this that I have to pick with is he didn't do shit with Pittsburgh. That worries me because that was a team I felt like that would make us raise our competition. When in doubt, and we get this same performance when we play Kansas, when we play who else did we play? Seattle.
Seattle and San Francisco.
Yeah, I want to see San Francisco. I want to see what he looks like in these 3 games because we're going into the playoffs. I'm going to need him to be well rested and hot. He got to be on a hot start. I'm sorry. He got to be ready to cook because once we get down, he may have to sit probably the last game or so, or the last 2 games, depending on.
Probably so, to stay healthy.
Yeah, it's just
this right here is the MVP front runners. These are pretty much the 2 guys. You got JT also has 260 yards receiving, but the MVP is usually a quarterback award, and so Matt Stafford has the advantage in some people's eyes. Also, another man to add to the MVP race is Drake May. Dan Orlowski even said that Drake May, I'm not sure if this is even the order, but May, Stafford, and Taylor feels like a 3-man race right now. Yeah. And then, of course, Matthew Stafford is going crazy. His last 6 games, 64% passing, 1,600 yards, 20 touchdowns, no interceptions.
Give me super.
And of course, the Rams' big game is this week against Seattle, which will be a big game.
Be ready. I'll be ready.
Straight up. And now the Colts. Oh, sorry, my fault. And then the Colts also, since 2000, the Colts were the first team to have, at the end of the year, where their quarterback and their running back leads the league. And that's what's happening right now. Daniel Jones is leading the league passing, and JT is doing it rushing the ball. And this is who Daniel Jones is ahead of by a few yards, but nothing too much.
Yeah, him and Herbert. Herbert's neck and neck. But Matt Stafford, out of all these QBs right here, I'm going with the Matt Stafford, man. He is playing out his mind.
Matt Stafford's playing good.
You can't stop that.
Right now, our Indianapolis Colts, after 10 weeks, we lead the NFL in points with 321. pretty far ahead of the next team. So we're on a bye week this week, so we won't be playing anybody. But
Oh,
we hope that when we come off the bye week and we play Kansas City,
this is what I'm sorry.
it's on popping
I'm sorry, I got something to say real quick. Can you go back to the points?
to the points. Okay.
This is what separates us from everybody else in our conference. Look at these points. The only people that can either come close to us and still not catch us is in our
Mm-hmm.
division. It's New England Patriots. Everybody else is NFC. I want to just put that up there because Colts can put up some numbers. If you want to turn it into a shootout, hey, be my guest. Live by the
I
gun.
mean, yeah, we average about, I don't know what the average is now,
Or,
but at one point we was averaging 30 points a game. So I mean, you're gonna have to continue to score with us, and as long as our defense can make one throw or two, that's all that really matters for real. I mean, but like I said, we're coming out this bye. We're on a bye week. Coming out this bye, we place Kansas City. We should be getting Chardavius Ward back to pair up with Sauce Gardner.
oh yeah.
The guys get a week off, so pretty much a lot of guys should be back. Taekwon Lewis should be back. Sampson should be back. The
Oh,
only person we should probably be missing is probably Buckner. Buckner's not going to play for the next, I think, 3 games. So
didn't play last game, and he not gonna play this week. They want him out 4 weeks, so the next 2 games
yeah.
he might be out. So he's gonna be out for Kansas City, and then who do we play after that? Houston.
Houston and I believe the Jaguars, I
But
believe.
if we can get back Taekwon Lewis and you said Stewart was out,
Stewart is fine. Sampson.
Sampson, we can get them back. That'll help because I don't want to play with.
We'll be able to get Buckner back um against Seattle, San Francisco, the Jaguars, and the Texans. Those last 4 games, which those last 4 games are going to matter. Well, I mean, pretty much every game after this bye week is going to matter, but those games really matter.
Yeah.
And so, y'all, we going to get y'all out of here on this brief message about the government shutdown. We're going to say that it's over a little bit. We hope everybody get their food stamps. We hope everybody goes back to work. You get your back pay, you pay them bills, you get your stuff together. Them stamps, them yamps is coming back in, so you can pay for groceries. So, prayers to everybody, and thankfully it's over. This was the longest government shutdown that we've ever had. Thanks to Donald J. Trump doing new things every day. So you know how that be. What's so funny, dog?
He said he's doing new shit every day.
Doing new shit every day. I mean,
Fake
you
news.
can't. You
Fake
don't know what he's doing.
news.
It wasn't me. It was somebody else.
Blame the
So on
Democrats.
that note, man, we appreciate y'all for coming out and watching another episode of the ShoeBox Podcast. Meet us here next week at 8 o'clock for episode 9. We get into that number 10 real quick. We appreciate everybody that's be watching us. Right. Don't forget to like,
We love
share, and subscribe to the page. Make sure to like our Instagram and like our pages. And of course, we appreciate y'all. We love y'all. And always remember, peace.